obviously they're excited. Rivalry games, last game of the year, all those things that come with this. It's a fun week.
What's the vibe been like in practice? Just a bunch of energy, or just pretty normal?
It's been normal. I think they're preparing. There's always a little extra energy and juice when you're playing in a big game. We talk about big games all the time, like I talked about earlier in the week, and it's the last game. This team's last Wednesday together, so I think there's always emotions start to creep into it a little bit. Maybe more so for me than them, but it does for me as you go through and your team's going through the last part of the year together. But they'll be ready to play. They're excited.
What can you say about this senior class?
I love every senior class I'm around, so I'm excited to continue to be part of their lives as they move through time, and they're a great group of kids. They've worked hard. I think they've set a foundation for a change in a culture at Oregon State football, and that foundation is always going to be them, and we won't forget that as we move through time. We will not forget them. We won't forget the foundation that they laid, and I'll never forget it when you go through the transition as a head coach, and quite frankly as a whole coaching staff. When you come in and you bring new ideas and philosophies, these kids were awesome with it. They bought into us, and I think they know that we're here for them. And that being said, I'll be indebted to those kids forever, and I'll be here for them.
Gary, what did obviously the impact that Ryan had on the game last week, but just personality-wise, to have him back there, what did it mean to your offense?
Well, we're a different offense when Ryan's in there and he's healthy. It gives us big, strong, quality back that he's proven week in and week out. When he's ready to roll, he's a pretty special young man, and frees up everything and makes people play a little bit harder down in the run game, and probably gets those safeties down in the box a little bit tighter, and should open up some things in the throw game. So, great players anywhere, wherever they're at, are going to cause some issues, and people are going to have to be able to defend them a little bit different. And Ryan has the potential to be a great player. We were talking before practice today. His goal is to get in all 12 of them next year and make sure that he's in all those regular season games, and hopefully one after that. But he's got one more this year, and we'll get him as healthy as we possibly can and get him out there and moving around. Hopefully he'll do some great things.
You set that goal for him of 1,000 yards. What was the purpose behind that? Was that a recent goal, or was that something you talked about before the season?
Well, I think you always, as a back, your goal should be to get to 1,000 and see what's left after that, right? If you're a really, really good back and you're a starting running back, you should be getting yourself to 1,000 yards and then see what's there. Next year it'll be a much more lofty goal. But the number of games he's played, he's rushed the ball very well. He's done some good things, but if you don't set goals, then that's a hard goal to achieve with 2 games left, and you need roughly 300 yards to get that done. It's a pretty lofty goal. But if you're not shooting for the stars, then why are we doing it?